Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on another team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Akron Zips offense takes the field. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. To the air, it's Washington. Gets it to the back. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. He'll keep it himself. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Tackled immediately after the catch. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Ginn. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted! He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Fires to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Zips moving quickly to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The Zips are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Zips will call on their punt team. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They'll give it to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Escapes the sack. Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Zips want to crank the tempo. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That's caught. It's Ginn. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
This is a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Offensive coordinators don't really have play sheets for 3rd and 75. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but when you put yourself in a bad situation, backed up like this, you know, with mistakes and negative plays, not many plays in the playbook you can call.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Give to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking for a man. It's Washington. It's complete on the right side. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
And the Zips will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Oh, the ball squirts out. He picks it up, still on his feet. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw. It's Washington. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. He's got it. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the 1st.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pitch it. Running with power. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
Yeah, and you could see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And it has been a defensive struggle to say the least, but finally scoring. We've got a field goal on the board. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. there to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
On the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
4th and inches, just trusting your offensive line. They're able to get just enough movement at the point of attack to keep this drive going.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Washington. This time he's got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Running toward the tape. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Akron! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Dropping back, it's Washington. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Working that left side now. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Trying to find his man on 1st down. What a snag by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups. Let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. 4th quarter, 2-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Line gets set, 1st down. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
So that's